You must drive a new car. Come here. What is that? Is that a new car I smell? It's got to be a new car. That's not an old car. I smell an old car. And, you know, anyway, getting off the beaten path. Ezekiel 11:19. Let's see what Ezekiel has to say here. 11:19. He says, then I will give them one heart, and I will put a new spirit within them, and take the stony heart out of their flesh, and give them a heart of flesh, that they may walk in my statutes, and keep my judgment, and do them, and they shall be my people, and I will be their God. You know what it is? Sometimes I look around and be like, oh man, you know what? Hey, basketball players. My brother-in-law said I went to a Broncos game and got to park in the players' parking lot. He goes, you know how I know it was the players' parking lot? Because of all the new cars. I said, maybe they was Christians. You never thought you was in the Christian parking lot? You ever walk up and be like, look at this. You must be saved because God must be your God. Look at those shoes. Look at that hat. Look at those clothes. And you know what? It don't happen that way. But God says, I'm getting ready for a change of the guard. Because didn't he say, there's somewhere I remember. It might have been a fortune cookie, but I think it was the word. And he says, I have stored up the riches of the wicked for the righteous. That means there's a changing of the guard. Can you imagine when the millionaire has to come and say, hey, man, God told me to give you my keys. He said, it's really yours, and I want to thank you for letting me use it this long, because now that you've hit water, I'll rent from you. See, now, and see, so he says, I will give them one heart, and I will put a new spirit within them. See, I need a new spirit, church. I need a new spirit. I'm tired of going to God with my head down. I'm tired of going to God beaten up. I'm tired of going to God and being the bumper. I'm tired of going to God and being the weakest. I'm tired of going to God and saying I failed again. I'm tired of going to God and saying, well, give me a new task because I messed up that task. I'm tired of it because, see, I still go to God. You know, one thing I always knew how to do is I always knew how to pray. I would be in handcuffs and immediately start speaking in tongues. I'll be just messing up, just messing up, man, just messing up and running and hiding and dipping and ducking, and I say, freeze! I be calling people, be like, pray now, I got arrested now, pray right now. I don't care if I cry in Denver County. I don't care if I cry. You get a bondsman that's saved, amen? You know, so it's not that we don't got a relationship with God. It's just that we keep messing up our relationship with God. Bishop said, he says, you know, we go to God and we say, I'm sorry I did this. God said, the moment you asked me for forgiveness, I forgot. But guess what? I didn't. I walk around with shame. I walk around with guilt. I walk around with frustration. I've thrown my shovel 100 times. I've broken the handle 100 times. I've been tired of digging 100 times. But I need wisdom. I need wisdom. I need wisdom. I need wisdom. God doesn't want my Christmas list. He wants my relationship. Wow. He wants me to sit on his lap and stay for a while. He wants me to talk to him every day. So I said, okay, Lord, teach me. And you know what bothers me? It could be just me. I hate waiting. I don't like to wait for my food. I don't like to wait for the game to start. I don't like to wait in line. I don't like to wait for the mail. I don't like to wait for my check. I don't like to wait. I don't, even if I'm in trouble, man, just get it over with right now. I don't want to wait. I remember, Dad used to pull the belt off and be, who's first? I'm like, I'll go first because I hate waiting. I don't want to wait. My turn to get whooped down, so whoop me first because and it was, you know, later on I said, if I'd have waited till third, his arm would have been tired. He's like, you done made me mad. By the time you get to the second kid, he's like, woo, my Lord, you kids. And I should have waited, but I didn't want to wait. And then but God says there's a song, a little old song that says, teach me, Lord, to wait. And as we're waiting, we're shoveling. And as we're waiting, we're digging. And as we're waiting, we're believing that God's got me here for a reason. God's got me here for a purpose. I know that God will arrive. I know that God will show up. I know that God's coming in 2014 because I said I'll give him a new spirit. And I'll take out the stony heart. What I say at the beginning, when you start flipping and you start toiling and you start messing around in the dirt and in the junk, you start digging up old things that you still had attached to you, and you still got to pull it up by the roots, and you got to deal with it. But he says, I want to take out the rock, man. I want to take out the stumbling block, man. I want to take out the thing that bothers you, the thing you whisper, the thing that keeps you up at night, the thing that keeps drawing you back. In the room, and I want him to say, it doesn't bother him anymore. The old one, it bothered him. It doesn't bother him anymore. He's got a new spirit. Same old tired body, but a new spirit. I watch these inspirational videos before I go work out at the gym. I watch these inspirational videos. I get pumped up, especially when I'm tired and I'm tired every day, and I don't want to go. It's frustrating, but you drink your Red Bull, and you say, all right, today's the day. I'm watching this inspirational video, and there's this dude there, and he's curling this 80-pound dumbbell, and he's curling it, and I'm like, yeah. And he's like, I tell my arm what to do. My arm doesn't tell me what to do. I'm going to do it and not even look. And he turns away and he's curling 80. And I get up and I'm like, buddy, you're going to get up. You're going to go to the gym and you're going to run and you're going to lift and you're going to jump and you're going to scream and you're going to get in shape today because I tell you what to do. Now, all of 2013, I've been telling my body what to do. And you know what it did? Nothing. Get up! Let's go! Got the flipping going, man. I'm ready to go, man. I'm all juiced up on Red Bull and pre-workout, man. You got to go. I'll do it tomorrow. Better yet, tomorrow's Wednesday. I got things going on Wednesday. We'll reschedule it. You ever get ready to go to the gym and you walk out and be like, oh, it's windy out here. I ain't going to blow away. But in 2014, God says it's going to go from words into action. I want you know what you want to do? I don't know. I have this dream that all I got a father-in-law. He just scares the heck out of me. I mean, you ever been in the world? You've gone to a party and there's that one guy that does this through the whole party. Like he gonna kill somebody today. I come and go. He just silent but deadly. Be like, go ahead. My father-in-law, one of those guys that look like you swing on him and be like, come on, I like that. But he gives his kids the eye, he gives the eye. And you get up and be like, oh, auntie, I haven't seen you in so long, or oh, uncle, and these are my cousin, give you the eye, give you like, grandma, And then I get my kids, I give them the eye, they be like, Dad, what's wrong with your eye? Come on, baby, get up. My body be yawning, be like, when you gonna shut up? But God said in 2014, you're going to be able to give your body the eye, and your body going to get up and know you're serious. You know what? God didn't ask you if you felt like getting up and going to church today. God said, get up and go to church today. God didn't say, do you feel like worshiping me today? He said, worship me, because if you don't, the rocks will. He didn't ask you if you feel like being married. He said, get up and treat your wife better. He didn't ask you if you wanted to be a parent. He just said, get up and be the best parent you can be. Don't care how you feel. God don't care how you, except emotions. I don't even know what emotions are. When you feel happiness, I'm talking about joy. Amen? Okay. Ooh, oh man, I'm going too far. New. The word new means something recent or fresh. I'm ready for something recent. I'm looking for fresh. I'm looking for fresh. I'm looking for fresh. I'm looking for brand new. I'm looking for something. I'm looking for something different. Remember the first time you saw your lady, man? You saw your lady and they're like, whoop! Hey, girl. How you doing, girl? Come here. What's spend all night together. Let's talk on the phone until one of us falls asleep. You know what I mean? And now you're like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? You went from, oh my God, Lord, thank you for saving me and rescuing me out of prison. Thank you from jail and from drugs, and you've set me free, and you've done so many things, and you went from that to be like, oh, now I lay down to sleep. I pray. Oh, I prayed last night. I prayed the whole day. So I need a fresh touch. I need a new touch. I want to be like, I am a son of the Most High God. He has rescued me from the pit of hell. I've been through the fire, but I don't smell like smoke. I've been in the lion's den, didn't even get bit. And they light dark me. He didn't bite me up, baby. I came out of the lion's den, and I got to fall on my face, and I've got to thank God that he sent his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. That he took out the stony heart. He gave me a new spirit, and I'm excited to be alive in 2014. Look at what I wrote. Give me 7 minutes and 32 seconds. Give me 7 more minutes, 32 seconds. Something recent or fresh. I will no longer be the weak link. I will no longer be the weak link. I will no longer be the weak link. I will no longer be the one that stumbles every time. I will no longer be the first one to get up off the altar and go home. I will no longer be the one that don't finish reading the chapter. I will no longer be the one that snaps and cracks. I will no longer be the one that don't care and don't cry. I will no longer be the one with no vision and no passion. I will no longer be the weak link. I'm talking to somebody. No more questions, only answers. I've asked all the questions. God knows my heart. Now I'm ready for the answer. God said, if you just shut up long enough, I'm getting ready to answer you. If you just dig one more shovelful, if you just make it through today, I got something for you tomorrow. If you just hold strong and have some courage, like I told Joshua, you'll never see this mountain again, because I got something new for you. No more undeciding. Let your yes be yes and your no be no. Hey, let me give you a hint. Let me give you a nugget. Let me give you something to chew on. Let me give you something to enjoy. The way you combat the spirit of Jezebel, the way you combat the spirit of the world is by one word. No. Is it? No. No, I am not going to answer that call again. No, I'm not going to let you treat me like that no more. No, I'm not going to take that anymore. No, I'm not going to feel unworthy anymore. No, I'm not going to feel guilty anymore. No, I am not a failure. No, I am not a loser. No, I am not a zero. No, I am not less than nothing. I am a man. I am a child. I am a spirit of the Most High God. And I tell the world no, and I tell God yes. You know, when I start stumbling my words, I went over 10 minutes too long. We will see the hard work of our faith produce, and I put under there maturity. Maturity. Let me tell you something, church. I'm getting ready to turn 33. Yeah, I'm gonna... Hey, tell the truth. No! I'm going to be 40 years old. I'm going to be 40 years old. I'm going to be 40 years old. So we should play something, Mama. Get ready to... So I'll be 40 years old. And so I'm 40, right? You know, my hair's already left. Yeah, I got a whole section over there. My hair said, you know what? God made only one mistake. He said, he goes, I can count the hair on your head. I said, ooh, so can I? I mean, whatever.